Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Promoted Sandra, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to cut and sew this Bubu Caftan dress. Here on this channel I do everything related to pattern drafting, cutting and sewing tutorials, DIYs. So please, if you end up enjoying this video, don't forget to like and also leave your comments, even if it's your favorite emoji. This really helps my algorithm a lot. Do want to subscribe and turn on post notifications so whenever I upload a new video you'll be notified. Without further ado, let us dive into this video. So this is the fabric I'm going to be using. This is Ankara and it's also called African print. So I have 6 yards of Ankara with me, but at the end of the day I'm going to be making use of just 4 yards. Okay, so this actually depends on how tall your client is as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and open up my fabric like this. I'll go ahead and take the measurements of this Ankara fabric like this from the start to the end. So from this up here to this down here is not up to the length that I want for my clients. So the length I want is about 60 inches. So since the length from the start to the end is not up to 60 inches, this is another method you can use to achieve the full length of your gown. Go ahead and open up your fabric, then go ahead and join these two sides, the sides that has a white, there is this white line, is it white at the edge? Okay, go ahead and fold it into two like this. So what I'm folding into two is 4 yards. Okay, I want you to cut out 4 yards from the 6 yards. So I want you to fold it into two like this, as you can see. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. So after folding it into two like that, I want you to fold the other side to meet this side like this. I just hope you guys understand what I'm saying. So this is folded into 4 pieces. So as you can see, this is it. 1, 2, 3, then 4. So this is folded into 4 pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll measure the full length of the gown I'm working with. I will mark a point there which is 60 inches. So I'll go ahead and mark a straight line across because that is the length that I want for this gown. And this side that is closed is going to be serving as the center front and the center back. Okay, so that is the part I'm going to be using for both back and front because this dress does not have a zip at the back. So once I was done with that, I'll go ahead and take the wideness of the neckline I'm working with. So I just went ahead to mark 2.5 inches. Then from there I came down by 1 inch. So I'm just marking the back neckline first. Then I'll go ahead and take the shoulder measurement, which is 7 inches. So from that 7 inches I just mark for the shoulder, I'll go ahead and mark the length of the sleeve I want for this Bubu. Is a continuation sleeve, so I'll go ahead and mark 30 inches. So you can go ahead and determine how long you want it to be. I want it to mark 30 inches. So from this point I will come down by 1 inch for the shoulder slope. So I'll go ahead and connect the neckline to the shoulder slope, okay, like this. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. So from this point I just mark, I will come down by 30 inches for the wideness of the sleeve because I'm going to be adding bands to this sleeve. Okay, so once I was done, I will come to this point like this. I'll measure the bust point, which is 10 inches. So I'll mark 10 inches. From that bust point I will divide her bust by 4. We mark it. I will add extra 5 inches to whatever I get. So I'll just blend the armhole area in like this. So from the shoulder to the hip line of my client is 25 inches. So I will place my tape on the shoulder and mark 25 inches downward like this. So on this hip line I will divide the hip measurement of my client by 4. I will mark the point. I will add extra 5 inches to it. Then I will connect from the armhole to the hip line like this. Then after connecting, I will come to the hemline, which is the gown length. That is the full length of the gown, this down part. So I'll go ahead and mark 40 inches at the down part here. I'll go ahead and mark a slant line from that hip line to the 40 inches and mark at the hemline like this. So I'll mark a straight line from the shoulder to the armhole area. I just want the line to be straight, nothing else, like this. Okay, so I'll go ahead and cut it out just like as you can see me doing. Then at the sleeve area we add extra 1.5 inch for sewing allowance. I'll go ahead and cut it out like this. So once I'm done cutting it out, I will go ahead and separate. I will remove the one inside like this. Okay, that one is going to be saving for the back. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to cut the front neckline. So the neckline I cut before was for the back, so I'm about to cut for the front. I will place my tape on the shoulder of the Bubu dress like this. I will measure 9 inches downward, which is going to be serving as the neckline for the front. So I will mark a slant line from the shoulder to that 9 inches I just mark. Okay, so I'll go ahead and cut it out like this. So this is the fabric I'm going to be using for the front neckline design. So this is half yard of crepe, so you can use any black fabric or any color of your choice. So this is half yard, and I've gone ahead to cut out from 8. I went ahead to fold this into 2 like this. Okay, so what I have here after folding it into 2 is about 10 inches, and the length is about 18 inches. So I will go ahead and place the front pattern on this folded black crepe. Okay, so make sure the front part of your dress is folded into 2. So I'll go ahead and place it on this black fabric like this. Then I'll go ahead and pin it down. Then I will go ahead and cut it out. I'll cut out the neckline. Then after that I will remove the pin, and I will go ahead and remove the fabric. So at the shoulder area I will mark 5 inches inward. Okay, that is how wide I want the neckline to be. Then I will mark 50 inches, which is the half length of the client I'm working with. So I'll go ahead and measure 50 inches from the shoulder. That is how long I want the design to be. So after I was done, I'll go ahead and mark a slant line. So I'll go ahead and cut it out like this. Once I was done cutting it out, this is how it look like, as you can see. So I will go ahead and fold the edge like this with half an inch. I will fold it, then I will iron it out. Okay, so I will just fold it in with half an inch. I will iron it out. Then once I'm done with this side, I will go ahead and fold this other side with half an inch. I will iron it. So I've gone ahead to iron it. This is what I have. You can see how beautiful this is already. So this is it. I've gone ahead to iron it. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to go ahead and cut out this little excesses here like this. Just go ahead and cut it out. So this is the front part of the Bubu Caftan dress. I'm just going to go ahead and open it up like this. This is the back part of it. That is the back part of your fabric. You know it now. So I will place this on the back part of the fabric. The front part of this design is facing down, then the back is facing up as well. The side I iron in with half an inch is facing up. So I will go ahead and pin it down to the Bubu dress. I will take to the same machine and sew it with half an inch. Then I will sew it to this other side. Okay, I hope you guys understand. The back of the neck design is facing up, then the back of the fabric is also facing up. Then I will go ahead and fold in a piece of fabric like this. I will fold it into 2. Then I will place the back part of this Bubu dress on it like this. Then I will pin it down because I'm going to be cutting the lining for the back as well. So I'm not using the black fabric, I'm just using the male fabric, the Ankara fabric. I'll go ahead and cut out the shoulder and the neckline. Then I'll go ahead and remove the pin like this. The lining is too big, I'll go ahead and cut it out. So I'll cut some part of it out like this. Then I'll go ahead and place the lining on the front part of the back part of this dress. There's the right side of the fabric. I'll pin it down like this. I'll pin it. I will take the sewing machine and sew it with half an inch. Then I will fling it to the back and iron it. Okay, so I've gone ahead to sew it. This is how it look like. I'll go ahead and remove the pin. The next is to go ahead and notch it around. Okay, notch the center, notch the sides, so that when you iron it, it will be relaxed on your dress. So once I was done notching it, I will just turn it to the front parts like this. So just watch out how I am placing this, how I am doing this. In case you do not understand what I'm saying, you understand what I'm doing. So this is it. I've gone ahead to turn it out. I'll go ahead and iron it. So just be gentle with this. Use your hand, arrange it very well and iron it. So I've gone ahead to iron it. This is how it look like. I also went ahead to use my safety pin to secure it down. So I took it to the same machine. I wanted to sew it. I wanted to sew the edge. Sorry you guys didn't see that part. I didn't show you because my phone stopped recording. I didn't know that my the phone space has already filled up. I had to delete a lot of videos for me to continue. So I've also gone ahead to sew the back. I went ahead to iron it in like this, as you can see. I also went ahead to use hemming gum to secure it down. That is the back neckline. So right now I'm going to be placing the back to the front like this. I'm about to shape in the dress. The right sides are both going to be facing each other, so I'll go ahead and pin the shoulder down like this. I will pin the other side down. So after I was done pinning it, I will take the sewing machine. I will sew it with 1/2 inch like this. Then I will sew the other side like this. So once I'm done sewing the shoulder, the next thing I'm going to be doing is to go ahead and sew the side. I will go ahead and pin it down. I will sew the side from the armhole down to the end of the fabric. So I will not start from the beginning of the armhole. I will mark 2 inches before, like I will give 2 inches space before sewing it. So I've gone ahead to sew it. This is how it look like, as you can see. So I'm going to be adding elastic to this dress. So this is the elastic I'm going to be using. I've gone ahead to cut out some piece. I'll measure 8 inches. Okay, 8 inches is enough. I'll just cut out 8 inches. I'll cut out 2 pieces of this, one for the left hand and one for the right hand. As you can see, I did not start sewing it from the beginning, so I left like about 2 inches space before sewing it. I hope you guys understand. So I'll take the sewing machine. I'll fold the edge like this, like the way you fold your wrapper. I will fold it again twice. So just make sure the space you're going to be leaving is very wide, or the space you're going to be sewing is very wide, the one your safety pin can go through. So I've gone ahead to sew it. Okay, this is it. The next thing I'm going to be doing is to insert the elastic on it. So this is the pin, safety pin I'm going to be using to insert my elastic. I'll just go ahead and pin it to my elastic like this. Then I will just pass it through the hole like this. Just watch out what I'm doing. So I will go ahead, after passing it through it, I will secure the edge like this with my safety pin. I will use it to pin the elastic to the dress so that it will not enter inside. So I will continue. Then once I'm done, I will also go ahead and secure the edge of this other side with safety pin. Okay, then I will take the sewing machine and sew it. I'll just sew it. So I'm gonna have to sew it though. Just go ahead and sew it. So this is the down part of the dress. I'll go ahead and fold it again, just like the same way you fold the wrapper. So I'm gonna have to sew it. This is the end product of the dress. I hope this is beautiful. If you end up enjoying this video, please like and comment. This really help my algorithm a lot. This will help YouTube to recommend my video for more people to see. Please comment, subscribe if you want to see more of cutting and sewing tutorials on this channel. Share with your friends. So guys, please don't forget to follow me on Instagram, my new business page at Sandra Culture, my personal account Promoted Sandra, on Facebook Promoted Sandra, on TikTok Promoted Sandra. So I'm going to be leaving on the link at the description section, so click on it and follow. Bye.